Have you ever heard of your circadian rhythm? Basically, it's your internal body clock that controls your sleep-wake cycle. And if your circadian rhythm is thrown off, you can experience symptoms like daytime fatigue, trouble concentrating, and trouble falling asleep at night. Hey y'all, I am Marten here from Mattress Clarity, and whether you've been doing shift work, you've been traveling, or just sleeping at super irregular times, your circadian rhythm might be thrown off. But there are some things you can do to get it back on track. Today I'm gonna go over the steps you can take to get back on a good sleep-wake cycle. But I will note that I am not a doctor, and this video is for informational purposes only. If you are having trouble getting back on a good sleep-wake cycle, your circadian rhythm is thrown off, and it's having a serious effect on your life, definitely talk to your doctor or a sleep specialist. But now, let's get to the video. But for many of us, it's not too hard to reset our circadian rhythm. And the first thing you can do is, well, get in a good rhythm. Like, you're not gonna have much of a consistent sleep-wake cycle if you're going to bed and waking up at different times every day. And believe me, I get it. I was a bartender for 12 years, and I would have a super irregular work schedule, and because of that, sleep schedule. Like, there was the dreaded clopin where I would close till 3 a.m. and I would open the restaurant at 9 a.m. And then the day after that, I was there first thing in the morning, and then the next day, working super late at night. So hard to get on a good sleep schedule. But for my shift worker friends, that is, bartenders, nurses, and other medical professionals, I would definitely take a look at our resources over on mattressclarity.com. But if you don't have to go to bed and wake up at different times every day and you have the option of getting on a good schedule, I would definitely do that. You'll probably notice that it's easier to fall asleep and stay asleep, so stick to the plan. Another step you can take is exercise. Now, if you've had issues falling and staying asleep, you might have tried melatonin supplements. But did you know that your body naturally makes more melatonin when you exercise? Well, it does. But you do want to be careful about what time of day you are working out. For some people, working out in the morning is better for them, but for some people, working out later in the day or even the evening is better and even helps them fall asleep better. For me personally, if I work out too late in the day though, I am not gonna fall asleep, so do what works for you. Something else you don't wanna do super late in the day, that is drinking caffeine and alcohol. First off, you wanna stop drinking caffeine about 6 to 8 hours before you go to bed. But of course, this does depend on your caffeine tolerance and how much you're actually drinking. But this can be super difficult. I understand if you are dealing with jet lag, you're trying to make it through the entire day and sleep at night, but try to go light on the caffeine in that situation. And with alcohol, beware the nightcap. Now, you may think that alcohol is helping you fall and stay asleep, and it seems like that. But once you're asleep, you're getting poor quality sleep. And alcohol consumption can even throw off your circadian rhythm even more. If you have kids, you know about tablet time, right? You don't want your kids looking at screens all day long. Well, this also applies to adults. The blue light emitted by laptops, TVs, and phones can reduce melatonin production, making it more difficult to fall and stay asleep. So try to stop looking at your devices at least 30 minutes to an hour before you go to bed. Let's face it, I love naps. But if your circadian rhythm is off, naps sometimes aren't doing you any favors. Now, if you do need to take a nap, most sleep experts recommend taking that nap before 3 p.m. and also limiting that nap to 20 to 30 minutes. But believe me, I have done this, taking a nap from 4 to 6 p.m. That is doing nothing good for your circadian rhythm. So let's say your sleep schedule is way off and you want to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier. Well, it's not going to happen right away. You want to do this incrementally. Sleep doctors recommend going to bed 30 minutes earlier and getting up 30 minutes earlier for a week, and then moving 30 minutes earlier the week after that, and so on and so forth. After a couple of weeks, you may notice you're on a much better sleep schedule. And there you have it. Those are the best ways to reset your circadian rhythm. But if you want more info on this subject or a lot of different sleep topics, head over to mattressclarity.com for some awesome written articles and also some great money-saving coupons. We'll see you next time.